Okay, welcome to here. We're making derby pie, and then we're just making I think my friends call my mom Miss Emily, so I was doing something, so I have bowls.
Today is the first Saturday in May, so it should be the 146th annual Kentucky Derby. But since the derby is postponed this year because of the coronavirus, but we're still gonna make derby pie. Sadie, this is
Lizzie.
Benji, say her name.
This is Benji.
And
I'll say my big name.
Say your big name.
Benji Barlow.
Good job. And Joe and my brother Joe is filming for us today. Would you like to say hi?
Yes, I would. Hi, everybody.
So this is baking in the Barlow kitchen. So let's get baking. So first we're gonna make our pie crust, but before we do that, we have to wash our hands and pull back our hair. So for our pie crust, we're gonna use 1/4 cups of flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/3 cups of shortening. And we've pre-measured our ingredients so it will go faster.
Mommy, I'm just gonna do.
And we're gonna mix this together with using our pastry cutter. We're gonna keep on using it till we make crumbs.
Okay, goodbye.
So we're almost done making our pie crust, but we have to add 4 or 5 tablespoons of cold water to help keep it together. The reason why we use cold water and not room temperature water is because the cold water will make the pie crust more flaky.
And what are you stirring with?
We're starting with a fork and adding the water 1 tablespoon at a time.
That's 3.
Now we're going to start rolling out our pie crust. We're going to put a little bit of flour on the mat. We're going to put a little bit of flour on our mat. That way the pie crust doesn't stick to the thing.
Why did you do that?
That way it doesn't stick. We put a little bit of flour on the top. That way it doesn't stick to the rolling pin. Mm-hmm. And make sure to change ways. That way it keeps a circle. And don't really push down because the rolling pin has can get the weight good. You just roll it back and forth. So we've rolled out our pie crust, and we use this to make sure that we've rolled it out big enough. And now it's time to transfer it. So we're gonna use a little trick, like put it on the rolling pin, and then move it over to the pie plate. Just carefully move it over.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
Yep. And then you just set it in there. Some people might push their pie crust on the edge to make it fancy or use a fork. We don't normally do that, but we always know that it will taste great.
We're gonna preheat the oven to 325 to 325 degrees.
So for traditional derby pies, we don't normally people have a pecan pie recipe with chocolate chips added, but we're gonna use Paula Dean's recipe for chocolate chip pecan pie, which is kind of different, but mostly the same, and we really like it. The reason we liked it, part of the reason that we like this recipe so much is that it's super easy to do. You mix all the ingredients together in one bowl at one time. So let's get started.
We're gonna lightly beat the eggs for the pie crust for the pie filling.
Get started. So first we're gonna add 1 cup of sugar. 1 cup of pecan. 1 cup of pecans. A half cup, 1 stick of butter. 2 eggs, 2 lightly beaten eggs. 1 1/2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. And half a cup of self-rising flour. Then we stir it all together using a spatula. So we're gonna put our filling into our pie crust.
And we're going to put it in the oven for
50 to 60 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll hold it.
So it's time to pour our filling into the pie crust. So get ready. Now make sure to even it out. Spread it around.
Can't wait to eat it at the end. It's always my favorite part.
Tell us how it's going to taste.
So it's gonna taste like melty chocolate chips with a pecan crunch, I guess. And all I know is that it's gonna taste really, really good.
All right, now, how long are we going to put it in the oven? 50.
We're gonna put this in the oven for about 50 to 60 minutes.
All right. Let's do it.
So we've just pulled our pie out of the oven. Can't wait till it cools down so we can eat it. Thanks for watching. Bye.